Well, Courtney, just talked about it just moments ago, a big come-from-behind win. Talk about the importance of this one.
I mean, we were down 28-14 in the second half. Well, yeah, second half, because we had to come out. We had to come out and just score. Defense had to stop. We had to come out and do what we had to do. Offense had to step up.
And you did. 17 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. You win it 31-28. How about you individually? You were our star of the game on our radio broadcast. 165 yards on 26 carries, 2 touchdowns, and you had the collarbone injury. How did you get it done?
I mean, it happened like, I say about 2-3 weeks ago, but it healed up. And I just had to get out there. I had a little ankle sprain, whatever. But I still had to get out there, and my team needed me. And I had to help out.
Well, that's true, and you were able to get some offense and some push up front. And how important was it? Lately, it just seems like we've been one-dimensional, and it's really let those defensive ends, they were teeing off and rushing Grift a lot. Now, with the ability to run the ball, they weren't able to just try to light up Loftus. You were able to establish the run, and it made it much more balanced.
Yeah, the running game really they target. Because the passing game, we had stopped passing for a minute, so we had to run it. So really, that's what they were looking for, the run. And I mean, I just had to push it in. Every time I get the ball, I got to get some kind of yard, at least 2, 3, 4, 5. Got to get something for my team.
All right, we're talking with Rashad Pargo just moments after the thrilling come-from-behind win against Coahoma. Just talk about, you've been a part of a lot of wins in your playing days, but this has got to be right up there to come from behind to get 17 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. This had to be a sweet come from behind win.
Yeah, we was a little nervous, but we put it on out. I told them to just put the ball in my hand. I'm gonna try to make a play and be a leader, and that's what I did. I was kind of scared too. When Griff threw it, it just seemed like it floated. It was moving so fast, and it seemed like I was moving so slow. So I didn't think I would get to it, but when I stuck my hands out there and caught it, I didn't realize that it was in my hand. Then when I just started running, and I think it was a pass interference.
Well, if they don't interfere with you, that's a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe you just said that you felt like you were running slow. I didn't think Pargo does anything slow. I mean, aren't you? You're just lightning quick. It seems like any time. You made some big plays tonight.
Yeah. Then with the snap and the field goal, the winning field goal, I counted all our players, made sure we had 11. I just told them just to hold on in because they had been busting up the middle. And what's his name? I think Big Mac and DQ just said we gonna clog him up. And Pope, yeah, the snap was a little shaky, a little low, so I had to catch it. And Tyler said make sure I spin it. So I had to do all this in one motion. I had to catch it and spin it. And when he kicked it and I seen it go up, I knew it was over. I ain't look to see that he make. I just looked for the crowd, and everybody jumped up, so I jumped up too and just stayed at the scoreboard. I couldn't believe we just won. It was exciting, though.
It really was, and that's a sweet win. You talked about holding. That's kind of a. Most receivers, they like the stats. They want the touchdowns. They want the yards per catch. Yeah. But to come back and to be the holder as well, I guess it's just kind of like that team-first attitude that you have, whatever it takes for the team.
Yeah, I try to do everything. I do it to be a team leader, though. If it comes to snapping, punt block, they got me on punt return, kick-out return. I try to do all special teams. I just try to be a leader and try to lead us so we can just at least try to get in the playoffs and get a bowl game. We win out, we might have a chance to get in the playoffs and we might get a bowl game, but we just got to win out. But we got enough next week. We're going to see what's going on next week.
We're talking with big man on campus, Tyler Jackson, game-winning 27-yard field goal as time expires. Got kind of a nice ring to it, doesn't it, Tyler? Just talk about that game-winning field goal.
Oh, I mean, that's like a dream come true. Just to have a game-winning field goal in the last seconds. I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know what to say.
Well, it was a big win, obviously. Down 28-14 in the fourth quarter. Didn't look good for the good guys. How did you guys rally and get back in this one?
I mean, we had a defensive stop. We got a touchdown, and it was just uphill from there. I mean, we had the morale and we just carried it.
Well, talk about that last field goal. I mean, obviously you had some big kicks in high school, but this is your first game winner on the college level, and it takes a whole team, doesn't it? I mean, I saw Coach Williams out there. I mean, the blocking had to be there, the set, of course, the hold, and of course the kick. Just talk about the unit as a whole.
I mean, we've worked on it so much in practice. I mean, we demand perfection. And I mean, the blocking was perfect, snap, hold, everything was perfect, and then the kick it was easy.
Now we get ready for Northeast, the big rivalry game, and now maybe we bring a little momentum into this one after the big one against Coahoma.
Oh yeah, I mean it's looking forward to it.
Talking with ICC defensive coordinator Sean Cannon, and I tell you what, Sean, these last 3 weeks, I'm sure it has affected the sleep patterns of you and the coaching staff along with the players, but after this one, we should rest a little bit better tonight.
Yeah, it definitely makes for a better weekend. Knowing we've got a long week with our Saturday game coming up, so it does help for the weekend at least to come into work tomorrow and still have a good feeling on it. Good feeling about what we did tonight.
We'll talk about it because the defense lifted the offense lifted the defense, and then, of course, at the end, you get the big special teams kick by Tyler Jackson to win it. Just talk about the team effort, and that has to be satisfying also because that locker room was unified after this one.
They really came out and did a good job on offense against us. That running back's probably one of the best ones we played all year. Receiver made some big catches, and they big played us, and that's one thing that we have not done all year is give up big plays. We made teams have to earn what they got, and they did a good job. But I called the kids over when they scored their last touchdown, and I said, we're getting hit right now, and I said we either gonna fold up or we got to fight, come out fighting, and we did. Kids never quit, and they got behind each other, and you could see that momentum starting to swing. And then we had some breaks go against us, but we kept fighting, made them miss the field goal, drove it down. A great win by the whole team.
No doubt about that, and now we get a couple extra days to heal our wounds. It's been a mass unit this year with all the injuries, and we got to get ready for Northeast as we try to continue this march that we've done the last couple of years. Shows a lot about the character that this team can bounce back and make a march there in the second half of the season.
Sure. Keep the kids believing. That's our job as coaches. Regardless of what our record is or what happens in the injury department, we got to keep believing, and the next guy's got to step up. And got a huge week this week. Like you said, need to get off our feet a little bit, but get prepared for a really good Northeast team Saturday.
Sean, congratulations and good luck getting ready for those Northeast Tigers.
Thanks, Will.